Okay. Um, we have an episode to revisit because it happens in my social circle. This conversation is coming up very often.
Oh, at
Okay.
your age.
Mm.
Sorry, I
But
couldn't
before I
resist that.
say
That was
that,
judgy. Mm.
I have this song in my mind, Medusa and Puppet and Shadow. Three songs I've been singing out loud with my son because my son, who's Gen Alpha, is introducing me to magical, beautiful songs by YouTube artists.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh my God, like I get goosebumps just thinking of these songs. They're so beautiful, and I keep singing them in my head. And if I didn't have my Gen Alpha son in the house,
You never
my
would have
Gen
heard this
X
music.
wouldn't appreciate YouTube artists.
True.
I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah, I love it. You
The
put the
song is
songs in the
Medusa.
description. Medusa,
Yes,
okay.
three songs, Medusa,
Yes.
Shadow, and Puppet. So I'm gonna put them in the show notes. This
Yes,
brings
you
me
better. You
to
better.
that episode.
Get on with it. Yeah, let's hear it.
Welcome to the Rosie and Roula Show. Marhaba.
G'day.
Okay, so there have been a lot of conversation in my social circle why less and less people want to have children. We did
Mm.
an episode on this topic,
Episode 24. It
episode
was one of our most
24.
popular episodes, so go back and listen to it if you haven't.
Yes, do you want to have children? That's the episode. And I feel I want to revisit it because I have new information from the people around me as why we want less and less children.
Okay.
I don't know how you stand today on this topic. Did you change your mind? Do you want to have children?
No, I don't want to have children.
Can you remind me
And
why
I
not?
think I'm pretty sure we covered this in the last episode. I don't even remember. We should have re-listened to this, shouldn't we? But I used to think I wanted children. And I remember saying to someone, like, if I don't have kids, I'm going to be devastated. That was the word I used, devastated. And now I'm like, you know what? I think I'm perfectly happy just focusing on me. I don't think I have the capacity or perhaps even the ability to have a child. Ability is in to look after a child. So yeah, I don't want kids because it's hard enough looking after myself, and I'm okay with that. But that's been a big shift for me. Definitely. I always thought I wanted kids, and now I'm, 33, turning 34 next month. And yeah, I don't think kids are going to be on the horizon, but I'm okay with that.
Yes, yes. But the thing is, it's not that we don't want, as a woman, I'm speaking, and I'm sure there are men who also don't want children. It's not that we don't want to have children because we're just thinking of ourselves. We don't want to have children because there is no supporting system whatsoever to have children and live our life. The support
Ooh.
systems we have, they cost money, which is daycare.
Yeah.
We live far from our families. It's not easy to just call our parents, and we don't all have families to help us. And also, we became so individualistic that when we have a child, and I'm speaking from my own experience, we want to raise them our way or the highway. We don't want input from others. We don't want opinion from others because we know what we're doing. And guess what? We fucking don't know what we're
Yeah.
doing. It's learning on the job. And this is why I think people don't want to have children because they're
Mm.
so scared of losing their identity, their life, their dreams, their hopes. And it is true. It
Yeah, that's
happens.
true. Because I very much see becoming a parent, it's like saying goodbye to my life as it is now. That's how I see it. And that is terrifying. And actually, that's not a compromise I want to make. And I do look back and wonder, was my desire to have children my own, or was it because that's what society makes us think we need to do? We're surrounded by it. We see it happening. It's in movies. It's in TV shows. Did I actually want kids? I don't know.
But the less, which I realized from the conversations we had recently, we must have kids. If we want humanity to continue and we want to have a better life for all generations, we must have kids. We will be extinguished if we don't have kids.
Maybe
Who will
that's not
look
a bad thing.
after the last generation?
Oh
You
my
say maybe that's not
God.
bad.
Yeah. That's rather dystopic though, isn't it? Who's going to look after the last generation? Like if no one else has kids. Yeah. And it's almost like, I think we were talking about careers recently, and we were saying not everyone wants to be an entrepreneur, and we need people to do all the different jobs. And I guess it's similar when it comes to parenting and having children. If we want society to continue, we do need people to have children. So not everybody has to want it, but there is definitely a place for it. I don't think it's good or bad to want kids or not want kids. There shouldn't be any shame around it.
True. I'm also changing my thoughts and my beliefs because I'm seeing it now differently. I really feel strongly that we have to have a support system that supports mothers so much that it encourages them to want to have children.
Fuck.
And I'm saying in the Netherlands, when we have a baby, so the mom has 3 months leave, the
Mm,
father have 2 days. Why? It's nice
yeah.
to have 3 months for the mom, 3 months for the dad.
Yeah.
Of course, some countries they have a whole year for both parents and it's paid.
Wow. 1
I think in
year.
Denmark,
Woohoo. Wow.
if you want to get pregnant, go to Denmark.
Yeah.
Um, we need a support system. We need
Yeah.
good quality care that is not expensive.
Yeah, it is scary. I think about parenting. I think about how isolating it's going to be, how difficult it's going to be, the self-doubt I'm going to be riddled with, my lack of free time, the overwhelming responsibility I have for another human. All these negative things are what comes to mind for me. So why on earth would I want
These
children?
negative things will
Yeah.
happen for sure.
Yeah. So what makes it worth it? Oh my God. I do
The
wonder.
support. I think the support. I'm so like in these days, I feel I want to build some footprint on how to create support for women and men to do want to have children. And I don't have it figured out how the support will be. But if I think of myself, when I had my first child, I had no support at all. It was me and this baby 24/7 and my ex, but he was working. So he was
Mm.
the breadwinner. And I was depressed because I wasn't contributing to my future. And then, of course, people argue, but your future is your child. And I really feel we need to separate the mother identity from the woman identity.
Oh, fucking hell, we do. I remember recording an episode on my podcast about this. You're more than just a mum. I'm going to have to put it in the description because, as someone who's not a mum, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, your identity when you have children is so tied up in being a parent. It's like you're not who you were anymore. But of course you are.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious. What made you decide to have children?
Societal expectation.
Shit, yeah. That's coming from you. Okay, what about Liam? Because there's a big age gap, right? I feel like you were probably a bit more fierce and independent and free thinking by then.
I was 41,
Yeah, bucking the
which
trend, right?
means, yes, I was 41 and I built some kind of career. I had practiced with my two children. I knew how I'm gonna do things differently. So to answer your question is that some women have instinct, are born with this instinct, motherhood feeling, and being a mother really defined who they are. The majority are not. And I'm saying the majority not because I read any statistic. I'm saying the majority because from all the women that are in my life, I can say
It's an
20%
observation.
wanted to be a mother.
Wow.
So, yes, exact observation from the conversation I have with all the women in my life.
So,
And I have
okay.
many of them.
So you became a parent, and on reflection, you go, yeah, it was from societal expectations. But then when you had Liam, which was what? It was over 10 years later, was it? I'm trying to think the gap.
Almost 12.
Yeah, right. So you'd
Yeah.
grown up. You, what, 41, I think you said? So it sounds like it was much more intentional. You kind of knew what you would be in for, and you were at a different life stage. So
Yes,
even though you started parenthood because of societal expectations, you realized how hard it was and there's no support. What on earth made you go, yep, I want one now. I want another one. Sign me up. You sound crazy.
true. Yes. Oh, no, no. I'm thinking. Um, okay, I don't want this to come wrong because I love my kids and I'm so happy to have them.
Yeah, yeah.
I did also have them because this is what the father wanted.
Mm,
We are two in this marriage, and one has a very strong desire of having children. I have no idea if I want to have children or not. I didn't take the time, and that was with my children, my two daughters.
yeah,
With
yeah.
my son, because I knew what to expect and I knew what's waiting for me to ask what I want. I knew how to ask from my husband what I want to make
Ah,
me want to have a child, and agreed on how we see it raising this child. I felt encouraged to have a third child because he wants it also very badly.
right. Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
didn't have, and this is some people don't talk about it, if
Mm,
I didn't have a child with my husband, maybe he would have not stayed with me.
true. Yeah.
So did I have a
Yeah.
child just to keep him with me? Could be. I cannot say yes or
Part of
no.
it, right? Maybe
It's part of it.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I
It's
love him and I
complex.
want to give him this gift of life.
Mm,
And it was on my own terms.
yes, you could say, well, this is what I need from you. Wow. Well, thank you for answering that. That was really interesting, actually. Um, yeah, wow, fascinating. What was our question at the beginning?
Do you want to have children?
Or do you want to have kids? Or do you want any more kids,
I have
Rula?
two kids. Well, no, I'm in my 50s.
So,
But I don't want to be a grandma yet.
okay,
I
yet.
hope I have no control over it, but I
No.
hope that my daughters will wait as long as they can to build themselves, their life, etc. Because I am not ready to be a grandma.
It's a
And
little
maybe
bit
this is for
selfish
another
of you.
episode.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be a grandparent?
God, yeah, that's a whole identity shift, I feel. Mm,
Yeah.
fascinating. Let us know, though, listeners. Do you want to have kids? Um, yeah, I think it's a complex issue, and we just need to chill out a little bit when we're talking about it. I know
We have to be open.
we do. I'll sometimes internally judge people I see online who have like huge family, 12 kids. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I do judge them in my head, but who am I to judge? These kids look happy, they're looked after, the family looks happy, they're loved. Why do I care? It's because
I
I
feel
could not think of
nauseous
anything
when I
worse.
see a
Yeah.
pregnant woman. I feel sick to my core because, oh my goodness, I can't handle this. So, it's hard. Um, I do want to leave the listeners with an unsolicited advice.
Okay, yes.
Children don't save marriages. Children don't make a marriage happier. Children do not complete a marriage, because what complete, save, and make a marriage happier is honest conversation about all these topics, and each one lay on the table their cards open of what they want, how they want it, and how in the future it would look like, and then decide to have a child or not. It's so critical to really be honest with ourselves before we do it. This is the biggest
Yes,
thing
be
that I've learned.
honest. Yeah, be honest. Think about it. It's a big decision, right? And I know it can happen unexpectedly, but if if you are thinking about having a child, it's not going to be, yep, this is the one thing that's going to save our marriage, like you just said. Bullshit.
You said it can happen unexpectedly, and our episodes are getting a bit longer. Can I share something that you might hate me for saying it?
Go on. Yep.
As a woman, I will not allow myself to say I got pregnant by mistake. Where the fuck was my mind? But that's me. I will not allow myself to make this mistake. Yes, I had a child because of societal expectations, and I was under this pressure, but I planned it. And all my life, I knew that I will not make this mistake, and I will take all the necessary measures not to make this mistake. And that's my message to my daughters.
That's your message. Okay. All right. I have opinions here, but I think I need to put a pin in it. So let us know your thoughts, everybody. We have just had a very rambly whatever conversation, but it's a big topic. Kids, we need them. We don't all have to have them, though.
All right. Well, thank you. I hope you listen to us again after this one.
If you got a kick out of our conversation today, can you pretty please hit the follow button and share it with another opinionated person? This is the easiest way for you to support the show. It also gives Roula and I the motivation
Rosie,
to keep
I have to
going.
stop you there. Stop telling people what to do. If they like to follow the show and share it, it's totally up to them. Guys, please, can you help us follow and share the show? Thank you so much. See you next time.
Said.